It's not the current D&D.
I mean,
So
it was the one that was
carrying on
mentioned
from last week, you've all awoken from your short slumber, extended slumber in Pete's case,
Yes.
after dealing with this, book. We'll leave it at that. That you bought from the jittery wizard that will not be making an appearance tonight because I will murder my throat if I try to do that tonight.
quick find the scroll to summon him.
So you get back on course and you're headed towards town. Well, a port. I forget the name of it. I'm pretty sure
You didn't name it.
Yeah, no, I forget the name of it. I'm pretty sure it's on the map when we get there. But I need everybody who was unconscious to roll me a D100. Peter, roll 2.
Do you need one from club?
No,
Do you want this to GM or public?
Either way. I don't need one from club.
Okay.
Because club technically constitutes as part of your character.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Trent.
yeah.
I haven't even seen the number yet because I'm about to roll for Zed.
No one tell him.
No.
He can look himself.
No.
Hey, Mikey, I do need one from you though.
Yeah?
Well, you technically own something that was unconscious.
Oh. Nice.
Funny number. Okay.
I'm still worried about mine. I can't tell if he's clapping because he saw my number or...
Zed is coincidentally immune to the effect he got because he doesn't sleep. Haley,
Yes.
you will have your character ends up for the next 2 nights having incredibly intricate dreams that leave a lasting feeling of loss in the morning, but you are unable to recall said dreams. You basically feel like the next, say, 3 days, your character has those dreams where, like, you know something happened, and you feel sad about losing something, but you can't put your finger on it.
At least you're missing your finger.
The Zinogre has restless night sleeps, which... Where is it currently sleeping?
Let's go back to work.
I guess just in the hold with the T-Rex.
I was going to say it was either going to be in the cargo hold or in the surgeon's quarters with me because I made a spot for it.
So Pete
you
made
go.
a spot for it. Cool. Hey Pete. for the next, let me roll a dice. 4 days. Every morning you wake up and everything is knocked off all the shelves and tables. You have to spend half an hour to an hour putting everything back because it is that reckless. It is knocking over tables and stuff in the night, which is also causing you to require an extra hour of sleep because it keeps waking you up.
That's okay.
Trent.
He said my name multiple times. Send help. I'll stop rolling.
I'm going to send you a whisper. And then you can determine how this affects your character going forwards.
Going forwards? Oh my gosh.
That's a scary...
Trent, what happened?
I don't know yet. Hasn't got the message. Can't tell if he's doing the DM thing where he's rolling a dice that means nothing just to scare people, or...
Oh, no, that was duration.
God damn it. Is that a bird? No, it's a freaking pirate ship. Same song, same. This is a long message, man. I'm a little nervous now.
You're gonna have fun with it, probably.
Oh,
Whatever it is.
Whispers, you died. Now Reverend wanting to kill this. You're another Flying Dutchman.
That would actually be pretty cool.
This is true.
Oh, I said Dutchman, I meant Hatchman. I just got a flying hatch.
Oh, okay.
No, you're the Flying Dutchman. You just now speak with a Dutch accent.
Oh, don't ask me to do that, I can't.
We are coming to take all of your stuff.
That's more Swedish, isn't it?
I don't know. Scandinavian somewhere.
There you go, Trent. Oh, and that last 4 should be an of.
God, look at all this list.
We'll give Trent a moment to respond.
Now answer with a quote.
That's not good.
Fuck you!
Let me get the exact wording, one moment. Yes, I'll never sleep because sleep is for the weak. I'll sleep when I'm fucking dead.
Big mood.
You kind of regret rolling that 100 now, don't you?
I regret rolling into that, so it was 100.
So yeah, you can proceed to travel on. What are people doing during travel time?
Waiting for what happens to me. Oh, yeah, no, that book's now
Waiting
in a
for what
locked
happened to
container.
Peter, and then what did the other 2 people say at the same time?
Learning how to use tools.
Yep, you're practicing tools. Trent?
I am reading a book and formulating a plan.
Yep. Fair enough.
I would be cooking meals for everybody, since that is my job. And then just tending to my weapons and to club, making sure they're all okay.
Peter, I did. Oh, wait, never mind. I was about to say I did ask for you, but you probably GM rolled them, which is why
I
didn't see
GM rolled them.
Yes, I was on the player window, so I had not seen that you had GM rolled them. Ooh, at that number.
There's 2 numbers there.
I'm aware. It's the reason I asked you to roll twice. Ooh, at that number.
I don't like that.
Make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh fuck, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, that gonna hurt.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Do I have a new voice in my head to go with the one that's already there?
No. No. You have a glowing brand on the back of your hand.
Oh.
Okay.
But depending on which way you point it, one of the four compass markings glows.
Am I able to determine what it's pointing at?
It's not you as you walk around the ship, it just seems to be pointing in a specific direction off the ship.
So it's not pointing at the book, it's pointing at something
No,
else.
it's pointing you somewhere.
Oh.
It's not pointing at the book. No. The book is still sitting on your desk, waiting to be read.
See, I want to say I go reread it, but I'm gonna fail. What did we have to roll last time? It was intelligence, wasn't it?
Let me scroll up.
I think it was intelligence.
I'm going to assume wisdom. Because I have 3 wisdom rolls from Mikey here back to back. Plus a wisdom saving throw from everyone else.
Oh,
I
gonna say
I see a lot of wisdom saving throws.
I say a lot of intelligence. Where's the wisdoms?
The wisdoms may have been the hand, James.
The hand? Oh, yeah.
I think it's actually intelligence saving throws, because those appear to have been what were
Yeah,
quite a
no,
lot
I think
there's a good mix.
the wisdom was probably the hand. Yes, it is most likely intelligence.
I was going to say I'll let people know what I'm doing first, and then I'm going to go reread the book.
Uh-huh.
I want to know.
There is no saving throw this time.
Aww.
As you read it, watching the words shift before you, shaping and reshaping, blank pages becoming an intricately detailed pages covered with various lines of text, shifting to reveal new and strange information, changing. When you go back to reread a page, it's completely different.
No, I have a never-ending storybook.
Indexes constantly changing. The memories of the words written in the book fleeting almost as quickly as you turn the page. But a deep, deep burning desire to learn all that is within this book stays with you.
Yeah, I had that from the start.
Congratulations, I'm trying to remember what page number you were up to.
I was going to say, it's a never-ending book scenario. You start at the first page every time.
We've lost him for the rest of the trip, haven't we?
I was going to say, after noting this, I will put that book aside and then spend a couple of days reading the other 18-odd books I got.
They're all, for the most part, fairly mundane. Like, stuff that you've read or know already, like the basics of potions, magical theory, the like.
A couple herbalism books and stuff.
Basically, it's almost as if someone's given you the introductory curriculum to a magic college.
Yep.
All secondhand, out of date because the books got changed 6 months later. Textbooks that set player characters back 70 gold apiece.
But they needed to, otherwise they couldn't get past the enchantment spell at the door.
It's not a meta commentary at all. I'm still not bitter about my school books at all.
Yeah.
What's the commentary?
Yeah, no, so once I've checked them, they'll be put on like a bookshelf in the hospital and stuff. And then back to when I'm not being needed reading the book.
Uh-huh.
As soon as you said it was shifting pages, like, oh yeah, I'm never leaving that fucking book.
Yeah, so over the next week or so, the ship gets fully repaired, and the like. Like, it's easy enough for like most of the things what you're doing to get done. About 6-ish days later, you arrive. You are getting close to pulling into town. I'm going to ask a question because it's something that like people said they were going to do this week over last week. Yo, ring bearers, got your shit together yet?
Yes.
Yep.
I think so.
What are these rings? says my character who knows absolutely nothing about them.
So are you
If you
going?
ask that in earshot of me, I tell you exactly what the rings are and what they do.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we were gifted rings of power by an elven, smith. He made them in a vault.
I go up to the deck for this.
Cool.
More, I'm just asking: are you doing this before you get into port or not?
I will.
Well, I'm ready anytime for it.
Well, we have to do them all at the same time, right?
Yep.
I do.
Sure.
That was the caveat. More just asking before you guys go into town and stuff, and somebody's character potentially leaves or dies or something. And you're like, now we can't use these because fucker died or left, and like he's one of the rings in the bottom of a fuck off mine or something. Salty salt, salt, salt. And you guys are like, you didn't give me a chance to do it. Can you tell me?
Yes, I go up to the deck. I also bring the bell that makes everyone probably go, "The fuck's going on?" And it comes up. So I'm not gonna walk through the whole ship to find 2 people.
I was going to say, I obviously get called up, so I go up reluctantly.
Everybody arrives up on top. You're being watched by most of the crew. There's like 2 people who've not made it up. Just because, like, there's some of the people who are on, like, night watch or night navigation who are actively sleeping.
You as you also you see that I just have not like slept in like 2 days. Time to make that wish.
By this point, Trent, it would be closer to 6. Since the time.
I'm assuming I would have passed out not by my volition at some point.
Fair. It's just been about 6 days since that effect came into being. I'm just reminding you.
Can't. Why would we rehearse step, Peter? What have you done?
What?
Oh, that also the other one. Right, never mind.
What?
I thought the Christmas tape was new. I've even worded my
I think sleep depriving Trent may have worked out because it matches his IRL state.
Who's going? I mean, I guess Roger at the same time, don't we?
Yeah, I'm just typing it out to make sure I don't fuck it up.
Yeah, fair. I've already done that.
Squawking.
Right. He send James something for reference.
Yep.
Who's gonna do this first? I mean, we're not gonna do it at the same time.
I'm just
so.
making sure that James can't fuck with me.
It's boring. Don't worry about that link I sent you, James. It will come and be clear in a minute.
Uh-huh. Huh.
James hasn't worked out what I'm doing yet.
I have ideas. None of them are good.
I'm trying to word this so it's not going to fuck me up immediately.
Am I the only one who pre-worded their wish?
I had an idea.
I have a rough idea of how to word it. I'm trying to say
I was going with the first draft because if it gets fucked with, it's fun.
Oh, yeah.
True. So we're doing this now?
I am ready.
Hey, who wants to go there? Who wants to do theirs first? Oh, I guess Henry does. Oh, are we just typing it? Okay.
I wish I knew the current exact location of my parents and whether they are currently alive or not. Fairly standard. I I wish to have my body transformed into that of a bronze dragon until the time of my true death, while retaining my current and future abilities due to growth and experiences.
What?
Uh-huh.
For reference, James, a bronze dragon is the one that took me in after the coven.
Yeah, fair. Ah, that makes more sense, Trent. Let me go check that stat block you sent me. Trent sends me a link to a CR19 demon, and I'm like, the fuck are you doing?
Oh, fuck.
Trent, you know you're going to end up with a tongue made of silver, right?
And that looks cool.
Yeah,
I'm
that
a
or a demon's fucking body.
I'm already a tiefling.
True,
Yes.
Turning Trent into a Baylor just means he's just been paid for a gym membership.
I mean, if you want to turn me into the Balor, I will take the Balor's abilities 100%.
I'm not even going to look it up. That just sounds fucking hilarious.
I'm not turning him into a Baylor because then because then everyone else dies trying to keep up with him. As I said, it's a CR19. Anything I'd have to throw to challenge Trent would kill you all.
That hit point pool though.
I know Bronze Dragon Wormley, which is the smallest one, is a CR2.
That's cute. I went kind of big-ish. My wish is very to the point.
I like how Pete wishes to be turned into a dragon 3 weeks before the dragon book drops. Which potentially has, like, you know, rules for something like this, or at least more dragon options.
The thing is, his wish doesn't say when he would like to turn to a bronze dragon.
Whether he'd like it instantly or a slow growth period over the course of the next 10 years.
10.
Technically, you are true. And given bronze dragons, I wouldn't actually mind a longer trains period. Because if we can wait till we're level 9 before the full transformation, I then get the ability to retain a humanoid shape.
It dies at level 8.
Splits mind from body, turns body into dragon, leaves it on its own. Leaves mind somewhere else.
Mikey, yours is easy enough. Like, there's no real drawbacks to yours. The other two, give me a moment.
Pig just turns into an egg.
Because yours are very much, Mikey. You are aware both your parents are currently alive. That they are both currently in the same location, within about 200 feet of each other, 200 300 feet of each other. To the I'm gonna say east about a month's travel.
Cool.
No more, no less. Like, yours was super duper simple. Like, there isn't wiggle room for me to twist that if I tried.
Yeah, no.
You literally like asked for a 3rd level spell. You're like, I'd like to cast scrying, please.
My character doesn't exactly have lofty aspirations.
Yeah, no, fair. But, like, that's the thing. When it comes to wish, it's if you stretch past the, like, emulating a 9th level spell, an 8th level spell or something.
You can use wish to just emulate any other spell effect, right?
Any other spell of 8th level or lower, you used it to emulate technically 2 castings of scry, Or like scry and locate person, meh. Couple of like 3rd or maybe 4th level spells.
Yeah.
With
I can't wait to hear about the person who wastes wish on a fireball.
No,
It's
see,
alright.
if I was going to use wish on a fireball, I would ask for an 8th level delayed fireball immediately that has been charging for the full 10 turns. I would just
fuck.
then you're just I'm still emulating an 8th level spell. I'm just asking for it to have been cast 10 turns ago. I'm wishing for a nuke.
It's alright. Mikey just made up an entire new spell called Where the Fuck Are They?
Like I said, like there's locate person and stuff as spells or abilities. Like it's within the realm of possibility.
It's literally just mixing locate person and scrying together. Since scrying, you need to know the rough location. Locate person, you don't.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
doing the Lara Bingle spell. Where the bloody hell are you?
Yeah. No, it's Mikey's stuff is like perfectly in character and like well within the bounds of he's not going to get fucked over.
Yeah,
He's
originally
on the other hand.
Right, I'm expecting fuckery.
Well, see, here's the thing: if Peter asked to just be
Polymorph.
turned into a bronze dragon, well, see, that's the thing. If you ask me to just be turned into a bronze dragon, that's fine. True polymorph, he's fine. But he also asked to basically keep his levels and everything, which means he wants extra shit. If he just asked to be turned into
if you polymorph, do you keep your class?
Nope.
You turn into the creatures
polymorph.
that
You
polymorph
gain the
into.
stat block. True polymorph, which is but you retain your int score and stuff. True polymorph. He even gets the int score and everything, which is what he would. I'm pretty sure polymorph. No, it's wild shape that you do. Polymorph, you even
Wild shape, you keep your mental scores.
But like, he's basically asked to get the. Yeah. This is why I asked for people to send me their shit during the week.
I did. I sent it like last week in Discord.
I heard you earlier today. I just
Yeah.
worded it differently how you expected.
The only thing I added was about keeping my abilities.
Yeah, no, see, last week, I wish to have my body transformed into that of a bronze wormling until the time of my death. That I was prepared for. You have since added to that.
Basically, it's permanent wild shape into a.
Yeah. I know what you're thinking, but that's not what you're getting. You're not getting, oh, look, I'm a dragon now. You're not getting action turn into dragon. No. You want that? You rolled the wrong class. You should have rolled dragon druid.
Well, unfortunately, our classes were randomized.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm aware. Sucks to be Peter in that instance. Let me check my PDFs. I might have something for this.
So I know one way to do it that might break it, might not. Once a day, wild shape into the dragon.
I already told you, you're not getting wild shape into a fucking dragon.
I know.
Stop suggesting it.
This is what he. No, this is. What he doesn't say is that of a real bronze dragon. Guess who's getting turned into a toy?
Guess he's getting turned into a statue.
He's going to become a
He becomes the
marionette.
figurehead of the ship.
Or he just turned into a brown dragon forge.
A rusty dragon forge.
He could always be rusted dragon forge. He could always become a stuffed animal, like what Communion was.
Yeah. He just turned into he turned into a raggedy. He turned into a raggedy Tibetan.
Let me double check the wording on Pete's shit.
He also doesn't ask to be an alive bronze dragon.
You know. I like how the one
Hey, if
time
I have to roll a new
was-
character, I'll roll a fucking new character.
We
I
get to watch
how,
the Marvel game again.
Woo! Oh, I absolutely love how the one time I had a wish come up in one of my campaigns that I wasn't running for anyone here, just some other people I knew. They literally used it as a minotaur to be fireproof. And then they walked through lava and then complained when they lost their gear. And they just became a naked walking through lava minotaur. It was great. They then slowly became very psychotic during the rest of the campaign. That was around that rest of that session in the volcano, as they tried drowning people into the lava by grappling them with their superior 20 strength because they were a barbarian.
Right,
Yes.
I'm just
Well,
reading True Polymorph.
I'll give you a character sheet so you can get your ass to work.
Okay. Oh, God, what's this?
I am going to give you a D100 roll against me to keep your wizard class.
Oh, okay.
I roll higher. I roll higher. You're not a wizard anymore.
Yep.
You will still have magic, just not as much. You can keep your wizard, but that just means you're going to have less dragon abilities and be a weaker dragon overall.
Okay.
There is actually a
You
spellcasting
keep your
archetype.
secret.
There is a spellcasting archetype in the book I sent you, but it's closer to like Eldritch Knight.
Okay.
If you wish to take it, you will, but you will lose spells because it's third caster. There is no full caster in there. It just means you will be a lot weaker of a dragon, and you will not have a fly speed. Because you do not get a fly speed unless you take the class from the book. So what you watch is Pete's character is enveloped in a silvery grey light, and that shatters away to reveal a bronze dragon wormling. Trent!
Yes.
Well, your tongue does turn silver. Let's get that out of the way
Uh.
immediately.
I mean, it's in the wording. I basically asked for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because is it actually silver or is it just coloured silver?
Cut his tongue out and find out.
Oh, can he talk?
Yes.
Okay.
Talking's a good thing.
So do I just have the demi-dragon body now?
You have
without the class levels?
You have the race unless you choose to take the class as well.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to... As much as I think you probably should take the spellcasting class, because it'll be more beneficial for the abilities and stuff it gives you, I'm also not going to sit there and strip away, like, the effectiveness of, like, 3 caster levels and go, you have level 1 spells again.
Yeah.
Because it's that caveat of... It's basically turning you into an Eldritch Knight and going, you were a wizard, now you're not, new stats required.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm just reading a Balor quickly because you have specifically called out this demon as a rival.
I guess. I mean,
I don't know
gave me
why, but I
good
look at it
demons,
and
I've been
say,
researching.
friend. I look at this and
Yeah.
he's got a silver tongue that's better than a Balor's, but he's just marvelously charismatic.
It's literally what else for Bailey.
But did you want to be more charismatic than the Balor? Question. Or did you just want a silver tongue better than a Balor's?
I mean, I can tell you out of character what I wish for, but I'm not going to say that because I want to see what James comes up with.
He just wants his charisma score to set to 20. Hey, Ruby, come on.
Oh no, if it was just 20, then he'd have gotten his answer already.
I assume a Balor has a charisma of 30?
Not
Ish.
quite. It's
God, no.
It's 22. If he'd have asked for a charisma of 30, he'd be sitting here going, because he'd have a charisma of 30, but threes and everything else.
Yeah, well, I can't rival the one I wanted to properly, since it's named, and I don't know any character. And I have a book on demons that I've been reading and devils, and I'm like, ha, they're talkative, from my understanding of them at least. Just ignore the 26 strength that Bella has. Typing.
Yeah.
I've ground the. I feel like me and Peter have ground this to a halt.
It's alright, we've still got 2 hours ish.
Okay, there we go. Figured it out.
I mean, I'd try and do some conversation in character to break this, but all I can say to most people is squawka squawkin'.
Where's my arm? Actually, I don't need the arm anymore.
There you go, Trent.
Ooh. I have an answer. What an upgrade.
The rings then crumble to dust on your fingers and blow away in the wind. And Trent, I'm going to point out, that's just what you notice.
Cool.
There may be more.
I will say, James.
Also, ignore the many spelling mistakes. Because
I already do.
I was trying to speed type.
I'd also like you to mention, have a close look at my character token for my horns. It's kind of funny you worded that way.
Yeah, oh, I'm aware.
I was going to say, James, reading the document you gave me, my next level has to be into this. Otherwise, I don't gain any of the features. So basically, my next level up is this.
Me.
Just under the level guide, optional multi-classing.
Yeah. So
my next level is that, but I have the body at the moment.
yeah. Again, unless you do decide you want to look at the spellcasting archetype and want to change over all of your levels.
I'll go down to it. So it's Arbiter.
But yeah, so all your stuff is done.
Yay, I be knowing where me parents are.
So-
and they're alive.
I need to go find a new fucking token.
You're like, yar, my parents be alive. You look over. The kobold's turned into a dragon. Unable to use all of his current gear, by the way.
The only gear I have that's not... Well, the only gear I have that I use is my book.
No, that's been melded into you if it's using polymorph rules.
Well,
It's not.
but you can't use your staff and stuff, is what I'm saying. And you look at Trent's character, who has undergone a few physical changes. His glowing red eyes are now pitch black, a la Supernatural. There are small flames at the end of his horns. And the veins on his arms and that are currently, for the next, say, hours, are slightly more bulged out as if he is under a strain for a while.
Has he gone to Hellboy Awakening level, like, flame crowns shit?
No.
Oh.
They are small little motes of fire.
They
Maybe if he
actually give off a light effect.
Yes.
Well,
You now have a permanent stealth disadvantage.
I was going to say, yeah, I'm not taking the spellcaster class, James. I would have a DC of, like, 11.
Well, the thing is, if you were doing that, we would look at redoing your stats and stuff as well.
Ah, okay.
No, I'm not going to force you to take a class and then go, you have a spellcast... You have, like, 11 in your spellcasting. No, if you were taking that, we would be re-rolling your stats. Because we'd be basically doing a whole new character.
Yeah. No, I'll just take my next level into this to justify it. Which in theory should actually be soon, but...
Yeah.
Squawker, squawking.
So you have obtained another animal on deck.
Damn it!
It's like,
How are we
head
gonna feed
swivels
this
around.
one?
Do not worry, I can still speak. And do my job.
Suddenly he's Arabic.
I like how he's like, I could definitely be a surgeon. I can't hold tools, but I can be a surgeon.
Actually, I can. Under mystical build, you are still able to wield and manipulate objects as normal.
Yeah, fair.
I just cannot wield weapons unless they are specifically built for me.
See, that is what I remember reading. Can't use
and
weapons. Immediately thought you couldn't use tools.
Yeah, you can manipulate stuff as normal. You have disadvantages on attack rolls with weapons other than your natural ones. And any armor I get costs 3 times as much.
It's like barding.
Oh, Diddums, he's
Yeah,
a
it
wizard.
is.
He doesn't get armor. But yes.
Okay. Edit race.
So, boat. Arrgh. And silver tongue.
Um,
I'm assuming I have like some pain when I walk, right?
Oh, your everything hurts. Trent, did you read what I sent you?
Yes, I did. I'm
Explain
just
to me.
confirming.
Explain to me what part of you would not be in pain.
Yeah, fair point. I
Specific.
feel as if I'm dying.
Specifically, if you read after the brackets.
Oh yeah, that's it. I kind of crossed over that first line after the brackets. Hey,
If you just read that to the next comma, explain to me what part of you doesn't currently hurt.
well, to be fair, I read the brackets and then as a completely missed that second part there. I would like to collapse. While on the ground. God damn it, man! Move this boat towards our destination. How else am I gonna get rum in me?
I'd like to proceed to just drag him back to his quarters because he's
Leave me
collapsed.
here in the sun.
I kind of
Still
forget what our
keeps-
current destination is.
A random port town on an island that we were heading to once all of us were collapsed.
I would like to persuade everyone to do it quicker. Can I, James?
You just want to push the button, don't you? Sure, you can try to persuade everyone to hurry up to port.
I mean, when you consider that's on a roll of a 6.
When you consider he's not proficient.
Yeah.
I guess we could hurry, but I have no power here. I'm just the cook.
I put
Walk
the
us
cook in
walking.
charge when we get there.
I want to go and get me parents.
Yeah, your destination was actually, it wasn't a island town. It was a you were heading to the mainland because
It was the closest port that we could think of.
because you were just
Yeah,
coming
no,
from
we were
there.
heading east through the archipelago, and you said it was a random town on the next island. Originally, but
That'll work.
We got turned around when we were all unconscious. now the mainland's the closest.
I mean, I
You
wouldn't be
were
surprised.
I was still steering a boat.
I was helping.
Squawk and squawk and squawk and squawk.
Yeah,
Squawk us,
so fucking
squawk
helpful. Yeah, request permission to fetch parents.
Hey, but after we go to town. I'm talking more like a pirate now.
You be stealing me accent.
Hey,
Like a true pirate.
I'm in intense pain.
You know, having known what you wished for, I probably should have checked what your score was before I let you change it.
It was a 14.
Damn, that's a shift.
Yeah.
And
So yeah, I guess. I suppose let's fuck it. Raymond steering.
Yeah, fair.
Also, what was did Raymond go unconscious? I can't remember.
Yes, he did, because he got the other card draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was his D100?
Uh, 78. I believe I've already given out what this result was.
No, where's all the D100s?
Nope.
No, I had 69.
Yeah, no, it'd be very similar to Mikey's. Whatever.
Okay.
What I gave you.
All the D100s. Which was restless sleep.
Yeah,
I think.
restless sleep. Because it's within
No.
it's within a handful of points of that.
Knocked over all the Pete's pots and pans. Alright, to the island. Away!
Yes, I was changing the tab, and then I was asked to roll a thing.
Yeah, do the thing. Dance, monkey. Just wanted to make sure Raymond wasn't missing out.
I'd like to note that
If he doesn't
I
want to
like
miss out,
how
he
I-
should actually be here and not have petty excuses.
like how I chose to put my a stat up, but I didn't even make it my main stat I use.
I was going to say, James, do I add the stats from the race, or do they just replace my current ones?
We're going to keep your stats the same. Because I would use the Tasha's rules of 2-1 like you've already used.
Yep.
So we're just not going to change your stats. No, you're not getting to add another 2-1 to the top of your stuff. As much as I don't think they actually help you.
It's not. It's 2 to strength and 1 to charisma. Both of which are my lowest stats.
Well, no, it'd be 2 strength, 1 of another.
Which I'd probably put in charisma.
But yes. You're still not getting that.
Yeah.
I'm the only one with breaking the level curve of stats at the moment.
So yeah, you pull into town. You're pulling in down at the
Public docks.
You're down at the public docks.
Oh,
Oh, look, there's an arena in this.
Arena? What?
Imishtal? Is that what this place is called?
Yeah.
Imistral.
Imistral.
Innistrad. Unprotected
now I
corner.
need to do a check.
Sounds like easy pickings.
No.
Well, we're pirates.
I have not scaled it, Trent.
I can tell. Every 60 feet is 2,000. Gotcha.
I
See,
guess we're
that's
gonna have to look at getting repairs for the boat.
Yeah.
More supplies so you can repair for future endeavors.
I mean, we're not going to keep like 4 trees on board.
Maybe we should just keep one in a big pot.
Oh my god.
Those are great
Yeah.
orders.
I should buy myself a set of carpenter tools though.
Probably. That probably would
So, am
not
I still in
hurt.
emancipated at this point, James?
It would be settling down. You've gone from unbearable immense pain to me on a Tuesday.
So unbearable immense pain.
James, that's a very vague way of you saying I'm still in immense pain because I don't know what you feel like 'cause I don't have that pain.
He's saying wubba lubba dub dub.
All I know is I'm creaking like it's like I'm a floorboard under stress. Got
It feels like the day after gym day every day.
it. I'm fat, James.
Yeah, we don't know what gym day feels like.
The day after a COVID jab.
Yeah, I don't know what that feels like
Yeah,
either.
no, Trent, knowing what I know about your thing. Yeah, just remember the day after. You've experienced
Everywhere.
that, but imagine you also imagine you also mowed the lawn.
It's like mild hay fever.
Oh, you think it's mild when I mow the lawn? I'm allergic to pollen and grass.
Surprised you're not allergic to yourself.
Yeah.
He's also allergic to cats. He has cats.
We never accused him of being smart.
I like cats.
I'm gonna go out and buy myself some carpenter's tools.
Yeah, they're
I'm
easy
gonna
enough.
go get
They're
an
easy
alcohol.
enough to find.
I don't know how much they cost though.
Give me a second.
I'm staying on the boat.
I wonder
You
why.
don't want to roam the streets as a dragon.
You can scamper off through the city and scare the shit out of some little children. Be hilarious.
Well, actually, I will ask anyone that's going out to possibly buy a collar or some form that would fit me,
I'll be going.
Why?
so I can pretend to be someone's pet.
8 gold.
I gotta
Hey,
judge your
go.
kinks.
Do you see a collar on the T-Rex or the Zinogre?
See, and here is where you realize he's not actually a true dragon, because a true dragon would never allow, like, would ask for that because they're too prideful. Then you remember he's a kobold in the body of a dragon. He is the physical manifestation of imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
We should.
It's just over 2,000 feet, Trent.
8 gold, by the way, Mikey.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm just playing with the walls.
We should get him a collar with a bell on it.
Yes, I agree.
Make it say fluffy or something. You know, something totally out of character.
Wait, he can't read. We'll just make it say dickhead. He can't read it while he's
Inkles.
wearing it.
Yeah, but I'm
Maybe
going to
say-
read it before you put it on.
Oh, what language do you already get?
Most of the ones that will probably be found here.
Yeah, but I
You do
actually,
realize
that's-
if they speak a language, they can write down an inscription to then be copies.
That's a question for you, James. Do I have Ren in my head still?
That's a psychological problem. You're to explain to it the same way that a psychologist would. Changing your physical outside does not change the trauma within. Getting a tattoo
Okay.
will not fix your abandonment issues.
Mikey,
I say
Fine, I
otherwise.
just
James,
gave a
shut up.
hag soul access to a dragon's body.
I know what we can write it in. We can write in an Eric Croc and he'll never find that out.
To squawk.
He'll just write squawk, yeah.
So Mikey is buying carpentry's tools.
I'm looking for a bar.
I
Closest to
will,
bar.
I'll be out resupplying the kitchen
Easy enough.
and kind of just looking around a bit, getting the I guess feel of the town.
I am taking Zed because I need an interpreter. And I'm going to a blacksmith.
I am taking Club with me.
Oh God! I'd like you to mentally picture who the bird unable to speak common is taking as a translator.
Yeah.
Giant hammerhead shark.
The space alien, who also technically doesn't speak, he talks into people's heads. This is gonna go swimmingly.
Yep.
That's okay, I might be able to talk him out of it now. Hey, I'm a captain. I actually can finally do my stats properly.
Yeah, except you're still not proficient in the skill you need.
Let me level up.
I do like a Trent's like I want a tongue, and I'm like, cool, yeah, you can have the charisma, just not giving you the persuasion.
I mean, then ultimate persuasion. And if I remember correctly, valors aren't exactly. Yeah, they don't have a persuasion skill.
No,
Why
because
would-
because Bellows are just he's Dwayne the Rock Johnson with a whip.
Fire whip.
Is it Balrog or Balrog?
It's basically a Balrog.
Oh no, it legitimately is. It got a cease and desist from the family of Oaken when they did this thing with halflings. When they went to halflings and all that as well. It was literally a Balrog, and then like
Yeah.
it's now a Balar.
And ever since then, they've also started having like swords and stuff as opposed to just the flaming whip.
Yeah.
So Bailey's going to a blacksmith, Haley's buying food, Mikey's buying a carpentry kit. What are you doing, Trent?
Shut that door.
That was going to a bar.
You're going for a bar.
Closest bar.
Easy enough.
Need to drink away the pain.
There's one fairly close.
Good, because I probably couldn't make it to much further in.
Bailey, you and Zed arrive at a blacksmith after about half an hour of walking around. Like, they're not amazingly hard to find. You just have to get like 3 separate sets of directions. Because like the first 2 people you spoke to screamed at the pair of you. Because I'm assuming you're carrying everything you need with you, so you have weapons and the like.
Mm-hmm.
So you arrive at the blacksmith. It's a Haragon blacksmith. Looks here. What can I do you for?
A what blacksmith?
Haragon, rabbit person. Brand new race from
Oh.
the newest book.
So. I proceed to pull out the lovely gilded arm.
Yeah, I figured that was going to happen.
And I get Zed to interpret the fact that I'd like.
Bailey,
Yes.
you went to your storage box. I'm going to now backtrack because you didn't say you were taking this. When you went to retrieve it, it's gone.
Aw.
Someone got to it first.
Oh well.
Do you still go to the blacksmith or not anymore?
Probably not then.
Fair enough.
Rip.
Yeah, no, someone got to it before you. Someone rolled high enough on their various checks to search the ship. Because surprise, surprise, when it went missing, a couple of people went looking.
Oh well.
So Trent, you arrive at the bar. Does anybody go with the captain to the bar?
No, I'm shopping. I'm at Bunnings.
I'm sure some of the men would come and surely.
Oh yeah, no, the crew are there. The crew are like, let's get fucking wasted. First time.
He's wondering about people with speaking roles.
Well, I was going to say, they're going to speak about the giant hand that nearly crushed the ship.
Yeah. How do you think bloody wives' tales of the sea happen?
We definitely should have shot it with a Reaper bullet.
Yeah, well, you should remember to pull the bullet out.
Oh, I was trying to stay conscious.
Yeah, whose fault is that? Blame the
That
dice.
experience gain there. You should have forced to head level you up for them.
I actually have a meme for that, but yes. What are you doing at the tavern? What are you doing at the inn, Trent?
I would like to sit in a booth and get my men to get me a big bottle of rum and give them like 10 gold to buy that rum with and then buy a few rounds for themselves.
Yeah,
And I realized how much money I gave them.
yeah, no, they do that pretty easily.
And become basically the stereotypical captain drinking in the corner going, "Arr."
And in Discord, if Mikey had actually shot that thing with the Reaper bullet.
Yeah. Yeah, if I had stayed conscious for a whole another round, I was gonna fucking kill the god of the sea.
So yeah, you get pleasantly hammered. After a couple of drinks, the burning stops. Or at least you don't notice anymore.
Nah, the circle is cleared up.
Ah,
But you are
that's all I
noticing.
wanted.
You are noticing that you aren't getting drunk.
Well, someone's got immunity to poison.
I guess I gotta drink some more.
No matter
Gotta
how
test
much
this.
you drink, you do not get drunk, or even tipsy.
I would like to become this entire place's best patron of the night and spend about another 16 gold on drinks just for myself.
Yep, people are watching you at one point. Other people are buying you drinks, going, "At some point, he's just gonna fucking die."
I start getting cocky and being all, if I pass out, you can take my money. And I keep drinking.
Let me check. Let me check the rough cost of drinks to work out how many drinks you've had.
Well, in most
If you paid
towns,
10 gold, a fuck ton.
You should definitely enroll in drinking contests.
oh, I have a new way of making money. That's why I roll performance check for my drinking.
Expenses, food and drink. Cool metric system. Let me go check what that equates to in a functional measurement. So, assuming you're just buying ale, you spent.
I mean, I did say whiskey at one point, but yeah. But I would end up buying ale in that as well.
So you said you spent an additional 16 gold. We'll say that was on ale.
That's fine.
Okay, so
I just run this business whole thing out of ale. Am I about to have to do a pub crawl?
I'm about to work that out. You did not spend it all on ale, or you are dead. Because you did not drink 302 liters.
God, no.
Yeah, because it's 2 silver a gallon for ale.
Yeah.
Give
Did
me-
I say
Give me a
16 gold?
Give me a
I
second.
meant
I'm gonna go
10
open the Vecna. I'm gonna go open the Vecna book, the taverns and tankards, because I know that's got whiskeys and stuff in it.
Either way, I drink a lot and don't feel the effects apparently. Real life.
You
Except now I probably-
you specifically said whiskey.
Didn't you say rum?
I think I said rum on the ship, but then I ordered whiskey when I got in here.
Whiskey and rum are the same price. It's a silver. It's a silver per drink.
Or one of each.
That's 160 drinks.
Yeah.
It's a lot of bathroom breaks.
Bathroom breaks. That's what
Although
the call is
it's not stated over what time period, was it?
No.
Over the next 8 hours.
for. When I don't drink, I'll bring. Oh, wait, they probably don't have that much in stock, to be honest. Oh, just that was intense pain. I never got my change. Consider it a tip
You're setting up a tab.
for the future.
I will say, I'm gonna do a thing. You start dropping all this money, and after a while, after a handful of whiskeys, you are aware you're handed a different drink.
Hey, what's this then? Smell it.
Roll me a d20.
D20. That's scary. Middle of the road.
10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you seem like you'd be drinking to forget something. This be called the Mind Eraser.
What's that do to my mind? There are some things I'd rather remember.
Oh, it's only temporary.
Temporary can still be a long time.
It doesn't make you forget anything outside of maybe who you share the bed with tonight.
I'd like to roll an insight check on him.
Go right ahead. What's your roll?
8.
He's being fully honest.
There he is. I'd like to persuade him to tell me exactly how much I'll forget.
Sure.
20!
You won't forget a thing.
Alright, down the hatch.
Roll me a con save.
Waiting for that. Already hovering over it. 15.
Well, you're immune to that effect.
Am I? Used to me?
The drunkenness.
Oh. Not used to me. I put that on my sheet so I don't forget. Where do you put immunities?
You are currently charmed by everyone within 20 feet of you. Hey, Trent, can you message me what that stat block was again?
Yes?
Not the one you sent me already today. The other one.
Oh no. Oh no, what have I done? Oh no. I have made a mistake.
That's alright. You'll live.
No. Depending on how this goes, no, I won't. I'm assuming that's the one you meant.
Yep, that's the one I meant.
Oh no. Oh no.
As you're sort of buzzing around, a hand lands on your shoulder. Ah, my old friend. I think it's about time we have a talk. What, don't you think?
So like,
You are charmed by him.
you know when like humans see something scary and they like white out, right? So would I just go like a light pink, being that I'm red?
No, because you are currently charmed, you do not pass out at the sight of this particular person.
Ah, my friend.
Shall we go talk to the table?
I'm already at a table.
Ah, yes.
Covered in booze, but it's a table.
Pushes a chair back, sits directly across from you, and with a
Yeah,
wave,
drink with me.
with a wave of his hand, all of the spilt drinks evaporate off the table.
Ah, the booze.
Spilt drinks. The rest of the bowls are still there.
Oh, I was going to save it up for later. It's gonna run out of cups eventually.
I notice you are enjoying yourself.
Yeah. Apparently, I'm just taking charms as being drunk now.
Tell me, have you reconsidered our proposition?
Hang can't remember the wording. Need to look at my backstory sheet. Google Docs. Give me a second, please. God, I'm not being timed, otherwise I'd cry right now. I am
I like
woefully
how Trent's
prepared
like,
for
I'm
this.
gonna go check the backstory sheet. That, by the way, was never sent to me.
When we spoke about it in person,
I know.
in Discord, it's
You're
good
like,
enough.
I'm gonna go check the wording on this. And I'm like, there's wording on this?
I mean, it's more just more not pretending, but like remembering what I wrote, and then Devil told you. You mean the backstab trickery part?
If you must use such vulgar words for it, yes.
Sorry.
I ain't reading that right now.
I know. It's just future reference. It's not vulgar. It's how I remember it. You see, we made a deal, and I came out worse than better, and incredibly lonely.
Yes, and I'm here to solve that.
How's your new companion? Now, mutual friend, if you will.
Well, there's the thing. I'm here to offer you an amendment to the deal.
I didn't think you did such a thing.
Oh,
You see,
well,
I've been reading up now.
we're well within the rights to change our deal, but both parties have to agree. It's just very rarely that we would have to change one. But I see an opportunity for both of us.
I don't like the way you said that.
To be
I'm
fair,
being
you don't
incredibly
like.
candid right now.
To be fair, you don't like a lot of things I say. All things considered, one could hardly blame you.
You still like the word you said. And then I laughed. What type of person you are.
Yes.
But I am nothing other than a wood, my pen. I'm nothing other than what's the call it? A reasonable person. After all, I listened to you once before, and I guess you kept your word in a way. So this time, what are your proposals to the amendment?
He just reaches out and, with a small flourish of a flame, a contract rolls out, places it on the desk, and slides it over to you. It is simple. Sign along the line. You get to be reunited. I get an additional worker who might have use for your specific skills at the moment. I would like you to make a charisma saving throw.
I don't like those words. To GM or to public?
Either.
I'll do it public. Everyone else in the know. Was an 11 to me, and I had advantage, right? So it'd be a 21.
For the situation, I'm actually going to give you advantage, so you are no longer charmed.
21!
You are no longer charmed. Because because charmed, you have advantage on the saving throw if the target makes a hostile act against you. You consider this contract a hostile act, considering who it is.
Yeah, I definitely would. Do you expect me to sign as without reading it? Don't even pick up the contract, I just kind of start reading it.
Yep.
Want to roll anything for that? Or like...
No, you're fairly adept at this. It is a very, very one-sided contract.
And one-sided to me, right?
No. There is multiple escape clauses, as the contracts do require. But it's 100 years of a effectively indentured servitude as a glorified hitman. Your benefits include getting to see fellow employees on a reasonable basis, provided your work schedule.
I get to see employees. Okay, so let me get this straight. You want me to be some mystical hitman to do your dirty work just so I can spend time with those people? James, I need a clearer clarification from you right now. Because it might change my wording. Which one are we talking about here? This changes dramatically. Hey everybody, how you doing?
I'll be back.
Flying by the seat of my pants when it comes to RPing when I've not read the backstory. I know like 2 elements from it.
That's a one way to word it, Trent. Okay, cool. So,
But
let me get this right.
I'm quite sure I can pull some strings and get both on the visitation roster if that sweetens the deal any.
So when you say visitation,
When
do
you're-
you mean...
When you're not busy, you'll be free to spend as much time as you wish with them.
In which plane?
Oh. You'll be coming to work for me full time. And I don't pay a travel allowance.
You see, now I love the sound of that. I really, really do. And, of course, you're offering me something I truly, desperately want. Especially now, especially of the changes I've been going through recently. But, you know, it's just, unfortunately, this last week at sea has really, really been hard for me. I've barely slept. Because every time I sleep, I see in my eyes their screens and you standing over them, taking them from me.
And now I'm offering
So,
them back.
I'm just...
Or you
I
can go
accept
back
your
to
loss.
those dreams and being unable to save
Except
them
that's
again.
the thing, you're not offering them, because what's the visitation schedule like? I work for you for a few 100 years and I get a few seconds with them.
Oh, no.
That's not to my liking.
Your visitation will be whenever you're not currently working, and
And
depending
I
on how
feel
fast you work, the more free time you'll have.
and the faster I work, the more you'd pile on me. I know how corporations work. I used to work for one. You can't fool that over me. So, unfortunately, my dear, dear friend, whose name always escapes me. Not for lack of trying to forget, I just purposely forget your name. I'm trying to remember. I purposely forget your name. I'm probably going to have to decline. However, I do have a question. I don't see any fine print on here. So what happens if I do decline?
You are perfectly free to decline a contract anytime. As you know, us demons are fine, upstanding folk. We always honor our contracts. I wouldn't force you in
Yes,
any
but-
such way to sign something under duress.
Ah, yes. Let me just forget about that little charm spell you cast, then, shall I?
I believe this time
I
you did that
don't
all
know
to
about
yourself.
you. Unfortunately, I don't believe you see. Our previous history has, how do we say it, waned my trust in you. So, good. Please, no, I am living in a little rude for here. Please, remind me what your name is so I can carve it into a bullet. Same here.
My name is Titivalas. Not that you'll remember it. And I need you to make a... What saving throw is this? Nope, not that one.
Which one are you talking
Memory
about,
is
James?
wisdom.
What?
Oh, that's not the what he's probably talking about, being a
If
trust
it's
me.
modified memory, it's wisdom.
I hope it's not the other one.
Make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh no. How's a 24?
Oh, nice.
The what?
A 24.
20.
Oh.
Oh, is that actually high enough?
It is. It is.
Sweet salvation.
He grumbles. Till we meet again. And with another snap
So-
of his fingers, he just disapparates.
Do I have any idea what he just tried to do to me?
You feel something tugging at your mind, but your fortitude manages to resist it.
Is the contract still on the table?
Yeah.
Pick up the contract and
The
take it with me.
contract's still on the table, with a small circle written on the front page saying, "If you ever need to talk, you know what to do." And,
Do I?
and the drawing of a drop of blood.
I put the contract in my stuff and then I
I am kind of miffed you made that save, but I'm also not.
is it the one I'm thinking of,
Yeah,
James?
he was
Oh
casting
god,
that.
I hate you so much. I hate you so much. I'm so glad I passed that. Holy shit, that's his DC? Sorry. Whew. Whew, boy. I need to level up and stat. I need to level up yesterday. I'd like to now, provisionally sketched out, go back to the safety of my ship.
Yep. You arrive back at the ship. Everyone else has been back for a while. What's everyone else doing?
Well, I assume it's now dark, right? Or is it still? Has he been day drinking?
You guys have got stuff you can do during the day. He went day drinking. Trent will get back in, like, technically an hour or two. But I'm not going to make you guys having sat around on the ship. It takes Mikey about an hour to get his carpentry tools and get back. Trent is currently still in the tavern drinking. If any of you wish to go and try and find him.
No.
So, is anyone doing anything, or are we just waiting till Trent gets here?
I'm playing with my tools.
Yep.
I was gonna say I can't
Literally
do
just
too much at the moment.
After a couple of hours, Trent walks up incredibly sketched out.
Constantly look over my shoulder. Hey guys. Hey, what's going on?
Carrying a stack of paper.
Oh, what me? I was just in a bar and I go to the captain's quarters. I just, hey, yeah, how you doing? Yeah.
What's your passive
Yeah.
perception, by the way, Trent?
Oh, that's not good. It's a 13.
Fair. You said you walked into the captain's quarters, right?
Put it.
There is a mug from the tavern sitting on your desk, with a quill laying across the top of it.
That son of a bitch! I'd like to pick the mug up, open a window, and throw it out into the ocean and close the window.
Uh-huh. You turn around, it's on the table still.
For fuck's sake! I put the mug. No, I don't. I don't touch that mug. That mug stays there. I already touched it once. I've risked it enough already.
You
No,
stick a
I've already-
bucket over the mug, right?
No, I don't do anything to the mug except pick it up and put it on top of the stack of papers.
Uh-huh. It's back in the middle of the table.
I moved the papers in the middle of the table and put the mug on top of it.
Uh-huh.
Turn around and look back.
It's still in the middle of the table.
Good, where I left it. That's how I like it. In control!
You blink and it's on the left side of the table. You blink and now they're on the left side of the table where the stack of papers was. The moment you say, just where I like it.
Good thing I hated it there in the middle and I moved it on the side with a stack of papers. I'm saying all this out loud, by the way, and yelling at the table.
Oh, I'm aware.
Also everyone else's sake.
And back.
You bang on said table. As you do, you blink, and the cup is sitting on top of your hand.
I throw my hands up in aspiration and walk out.
You throw them up. As you bring them back down, the mug is still stuck to the top of your hand.
Can you please go back to the table? Look away, I look back.
It's still in your hands.
Is it full of anything?
Nope.
I pretend I'm holding the mug in a really awkward way, scoot down into the kitchen, and find some ale, pour some ale in it, and start drinking on the back of my
It
hand.
has a hole in the bottom of it.
Of course it does! Why would you not be a normal mug? You are haunting me, mug! Why do you do this to me? In the middle of the kitchen.
As you say this, you're looking at the mug. You do realize it has his name on the handle, yes?
Of course it does, why would it not?
Apparently, I've
So
just
I-
decided tonight is psychological warfare versus Trent.
Is this what I get for not remembering your name? A permanent fixture on my skin, where everybody else can see it that you're torturing me.
Oh,
And I smash the glass against the wall.
Yep. As you do that, Haley, who is in the kitchen, you can see Tit Valis written about 50 times down Trent's back, and a small quill just writing it again on his shoulder, floating in the air.
Who's this, Tibalus?
Tidfulus. He is a twat. And by that I mean a very nice person who gifted me a mug on the back of my hand.
Yes, that sounds very nice.
As
stack of
you watch, he's now waving a mug he's holding by the handle in his hand.
Can you do me a favor, Cook? Can you please fill this with something? And look away from it.
It appears to have a hole in it.
And hold it up like a telescope to look for. Does it have a hole in it?
Yeah.
Oh, it does. Do you know what's worse about this, Cook? Sorry, I forgot your name.
It's Rowan.
Do you know what's worse about this, Rowan? I wanted to put the cup down. I can't, and I open my hand.
It falls out of your hand.
Oh,
Swear to God, I am
how
going.
much did you drink at that tavern?
About a lot. Not enough, apparently.
I think you had plenty.
I'm not even drunk.
Are you sure?
Yes! Do you want me to do a backflip?
No, that'll be fine.
Do a backflip! 23 on acrobatics.
Yep.
And if I was drunk, I would not have landed that. I can assure you that I've tried.
What Trent doesn't see is as he does the backflip, his horns collect the mug, and it is now dangling off his left horn.
I have
No,
seen
no,
many men do things like that.
I just want to forget the day, but I can't do that with alcohol. And there's nothing else I can really do to do that, rather than running my head against the wall, and I'd rather not do that. It messes up the merchandise, apparently. Not that there's much there, but, you know.
Maybe you should go lay down.
But then I'd be haunted by the stack of papers he put me. You know what? I'm going to sleep in the off crew quarters.
Okay.
As he walks from the room, you notice that besides the Tipvillis name written all over his back, there is written in bold across the back of his shoulder blades, "Kick me."
I chuckle and continue putting food away. I assume.
Yep.
What is a demon, not a fae?
He's a spiteful bitch, is what he is.
Yes, and I said no to him. He should learn to be an adult. He's a toddler.
Demons aren't adults. What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm sorry. He's actually a devil, apparently.
Oh, devils aren't adults. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they're not adults. They're not even human. They're like lawyers.
Exactly. I go lay down the aft quarters,
Yep.
put a pillow over my face.
The moment you cover your
And
face, you just
try not to sleep.
start hearing of like that like creaking of wood as the cup rocks back and forth on your horn.
Just ignore it. And don't play into it. That's what he wants you to do. If you play into it, you're playing his game, and at that point he thinks you will sign the contract. And little does he know, I have a job to do, and I sit up straight and probably hit my head on the bunk bed above. I go back to... Where would I set up my bullet working station?
As you sit up quickly, the cup spins around and sprays you in the face with a couple of drops of the warm ale you tipped into it earlier.
Dear. I go to wherever I set up my bullet working station and start carving pit into someone.
Uh-huh.
I can't fit Tifilus.
Yeah, easily
Just
enough.
give it just put it on a cannonball, Trent.
I'll get there. I'm doing my bullets first.
So yeah, what's everyone else doing while Trent goes slowly insane?
Watching the ship, actually.
That's because I haven't spent days getting used to my body. Still getting used to my body.
Yep.
And like practicing how to cast spells with the awkward new stance.
So yeah, it probably goes on for like the Trent's carving of bullets probably goes on for the rest of the night. So unless everybody else has anything to do, we'll skip to the next morning, or when people are deciding to depart, whatever's next. Because I doubt Trent's going to want to go back out on the town.
A town, just bullets. Do you want me to make a gunsmithing check for this at all?
No, you're just carving names in the side of brass shells. It's fine.
Okay.
I do need a perception check from you, though.
Oh, no you don't. That's an 8.
How many bullets do you have?
I currently have a total of 28 on me.
You have 27.
Okay.
Yeah, some point, one bullet goes missing.
So I do 5 tippless bullets, by the way.
Yeah. So you only have 4 by the end of it.
Damn it. If I notice, I make one more.
Yep, and you put it down, and now you have 26 total bullets.
I'm gonna stop. Stop writing tippless bullets. I
And
see
you-
what you're doing.
And you find one bullet sitting in the middle of your press, ready to be stamped.
I'd like to inspect it.
It says
See,
it has 3 letters printed on it in Infernal. A-S-H.
press it.
Yep. You can have a bullet with your own name on it.
Put it with the tippless bullets. Its own little holster that I use to do reload stuff with. I put it away from my other bullets so they don't get mixed up.
Yep. Easily enough. So moving on to the next day. What are people going to do?
I was searching the ship yesterday.
What were you searching for?
Thing I couldn't find when I tried to find it.
Ah, yes. Roll me an investigation check. You failed to find it. The only place you don't get a proper searching of is the captain's quarters, because Ash comes back and storms into the captain's quarters as you're about to go in there and look.
I mean, I probably would ask him, but it'd be a terrible game of charades.
Yeah, kind of.
When you come to the kitchen, I'll ask what you're doing, but then I won't be able to understand you, and I'll just shrug and walk away.
Charade mimics gun thing and points to hand.
Charade, finger guns points to wrists.
Drugs.
Do you want me to shoot you in your wrists? If you want to have a gun, go ask the guy who has 2 spares. I don't have any spare. Give me a while, I can probably make you one.
There is
know
a
how to
spare
use-
flintlock.
That's right, there is.
Kahala does. Kahala points to self, then does the telescope, then does the finger gun.
You're not having my rifle. Slowly start closing the door.
It's at this point, Kahala probably starts seeing the quill writing on the back. Probably sees the quill writing on Ash's back. If you wish to make any comments about that.
The language I can't understand.
Temptation to just take the quill and write out what he wants to say, and then put it back. Let's go for it. Kahala's just gonna casually pluck the quill, and then.
What are you doing? Where did you get that quill? What's going on? I just kind of look at my back to see if I can.
The moment
any
you
other
look over at
covers?
your shoulder, you start seeing writing on the back half of your shoulder.
Oh, for God's sake!
He's going to write out that he's looking for the arm this time.
In which language?
One you can understand for one.
Yeah, he actually does semi-read and speak common. As if that doesn't make the entire character slightly more infuriating.
The arm. The arm.
One I shot dragon with. Now dragon with.
Arm. The arm. I remember the arm. Closes door.
Kahala is left there holding a quill.
Feel free to keep the quill. That's a gift. Now I know you can at least speak and write it common. I'll expect it more often.
Casually slips the quill back under the door.
I said it was a gift.
The moment you slip under the door, it starts fluttering up, and as you watch as it bippity-boppity bounces towards you through the air.
I'd like to bippity boppity grab it.
Make a dexterity check?
11.
Cool, it's gonna make an attack roll against you.
I'm about to die to a fucking quill, aren't I?
Well,
What's your-
Kahala's on the
what-
other side of the door still.
What's your AC?
16.
It hits you.
How much damage?
You take 3 piercing damage as the quill just sticks into your palm.
Oh,
And
no,
then
that's it.
And then starts writing it titvilous across across your palm.
It's right here across my palm. I expect to shoot it off my palm. No.
Well, a 10 misses it. Now roll against your own AC.
Oh, yay!
You just shoot the wall.
Question, which way is he aiming though? Because I'm the other side of the door.
Well, I was looking at the door probably because I was about to sit at my desk most likely. So I'd be facing towards that way.
And he'd probably be shooting sideways because he's not going to be like holding the palm out from him. Because he would have held it palm out to try and catch the thing. And then going, ow! And probably looking across and shooting across his shoulders.
Is there like an audible breaking sound coming from out of his room?
You would hear a gunshot.
Oh. Knock knock.
The finger guns does make a gunshot sound.
Fair enough. Knock knock. Squawker squawking.
I like go to throw the quill at him.
So you like half throw it, and all it does is just start riding around on the back of your hand.
I'd like to shoot it again.
Sure.
Where is my damn? That's not a hunting rifle. Finger guns.
That hits the feather. Now roll against your own AC because it's a feather.
Oh. That's the wrong thing. That's hits.
Yep.
14 damage!
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. As the 10 destroys the feather and the 14 goes straight into the back of your hand.
Ah, you son of a... Leaving pirates! Blubber!
Slowly the door creaks open.
What?
Walker.
Do you see
Walker?
see my hand just covered in blood in a hole? Can I help you? Oh no. I think James just realized what I was saying oh no to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kahala just does like the one moment thing as he starts trying to fiddle through pockets. Ah.
Do you want me to roll, James?
Yeah.
Roll what?
Actually, we'll get to that in a second. What's Kahala going through their pockets for?
Trying to find if
Oh, and
trying to find if
no, your hand is not covered in blood.
Oh yeah.
You look in, and his hand's covered in a black tar-like ooze.
Harper pulls out a healing salve and stops, looks at the hand, and just sideways glare. Like, can I even fix that?
They kind of shrug and like slip my hands off to the side in like a flicking motion.
Gorkin? Gork?
Please don't say squawk again. I know you can at least write. There's some paper somewhere around here. Don't use this stack though. I point to it. Don't use that.
All goodness
like the
and
typing.
badness?
What?
I don't like the typing I heard. What was that, Bailey?
All goodness and badness?
Hand bad. Paper bad. No write on paper.
Just taking this out just in case. Somebody knocking on the temple.
Who?
You. No write on paper.
I don't know if I hear him again, I'm gonna let you bloody down.
I do notice that, don't I?
Yeah.
Who?
I don't like that that Bailey. That's Bailey got that notice.
I believe he's referring to me.
Ah, for fuck's sake!
As
Who
you
said
turn,
you can come in here?
he holds up the contract, which has a piece of ichor splattered across that circle.
That doesn't. That's not. I didn't. What the feather?
Yeah, as I said, apparently I've decided to wage psychological warfare against Trent tonight.
Who said you can come in my domicile?
You did, right here.
No, it wasn't. No.
Who?
Old friend. Unwelcome here.
Badness?
Bad. Oh no.
It's the next day.
What?
No, it's still the same day, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, never mind. It's because I asked if we'd moved on to the next day or not earlier.
Yeah, and then Bailey said he was looking for the hand.
Yeah,
And
never
then he
mind.
came to knock on me, and then, yeah.
Never mind.
How did you get here so quickly?
I have my ways.
That's... I didn't intention... I didn't... I'm not...
Voodoo Man.
Yes, I am
Yes.
the voodoo man. And with that, Bailey, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh no. Oh, the poor barbarian. Oh, the poor barbarian.
The barbarian is now charmed,
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
as he has used his twisting words ability on you.
Rage.
Oh.
Wait, is that just Berserker barbarians or is that all barbarians?
So you're the one who summoned me here. I'm sure we could talk more.
I'd rather not talk to you at all, but since you're here, why not pull up a chair and have a chat
I'm
for
already-
old time's sake?
I'm already sitting.
That's a form of expression. I take a seat.
He seems so flustered. It'd be so much easier if you just came to work for me. I'm just gonna ask this out. I'm just gonna ask this out of character. How much is it fucking killing Ash to know that Henry is on the other side of the boat with that magic bullet?
Oh, don't even get me started. So, since you're here, what do you think of my ship?
I've seen better. Although I
Oh,
will
fine,
say
but
the name
it was
is quite suiting.
I haven't changed that yet.
Oh, I don't think you should at all.
Didn't we do that in the?
You say that.
I was going to say I thought we were doing that over the voyage.
I think the idea was to do what we came in the dock next.
It's damaged, but you did not have the materials to rebuild the signage.
It will be getting changed.
Pity.
Something that I guess does, in the nicest way possible, represent you. Would you like to know what I'm changing it to?
Sure.
The elusive serpent rolls quite off the tongue, if I don't say so myself.
Ah, yes. Well, it would off a forked tongue like yours.
Stick out my tongue.
Never was quite one for meaningless trivialities of modification.
Let's just say it's all for a good cause, my good man. Say, would you like a tour of my ship? I'm sure some of it you'll find quite pleasing.
I'm gonna ask you to roll a deception. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I know what you're trying to do. But does it count as deception from your character is the thing.
Well, before I roll, what do you think I'm trying to do?
Oh, you're trying to get him onto the ship so you can get him to Henry so Henry can shoot him with the bullets.
Yeah, but the question is, would Henry waste a bullet on something he doesn't know?
I don't know. But they also know Ash would at least try.
I mean, I'm going to try and get him to be introduced to everybody. Whatever happens, happens.
He'll stand up.
I'm not going to condone violence.
He'll stand up and he'll follow you.
And there's my deception roll if you do want it. Please don't need it.
Oh, this is going to end so well.
So, as we walk out here, I can't remember how the ship's laid up.
You're on the first deck, so there's the... No, you're on the main deck, so basically you walk out into the open air. And then you got to go down to meet everyone.
This is the main deck. If you follow me down, I can show you my crew. And my pets. Well, some of them you'll find quite exquisite.
I'm
Oh,
sure.
it's not got the new picture.
No, it's not got new pictures just yet. You'd have to remove it and drop the new one on.
I did.
Yeah,
I think it's because you assigned the picture, not me.
probably. Either way.
Yes, I,
Where are you heading? Because I assume Carl is just sort of tagging along
You're
behind you.
following along, yes.
explain that, the front is where the anchor lays, and this is the boring floor. Come down the floor.
As you're walking past crew members, he's, oh, how do you do? Hi. And you're just watching as each of your normal crew, the eyes just glaze over, just like Kahala as he speaks to them.
Do you have to do that?
Oh. No. But it's more fun this way, isn't it?
I suppose, but I guess it means you're a little scared.
Scared. Cautious.
Two levels of the same coin, if you ask me.
It's just the man who blew a hole in his hand over a feather.
She was writing on me. It was quite rude. I bring him over to the mess hall. This is where the crew eats, and please don't talk to him. He's an old friend. He's only staying a short time.
Huh? It's a pleasure to meet all of you. Like two of their eyes glaze over. I'm not even rolling for the general crew because unless
They wouldn't make it.
unless I roll a nat 20, they're not making it.
Exactly. And here's where the chief lounges, and the Master Chief cabin. I don't know where they are if they're in there at the moment.
Are you still in your cabin? Haley,
Yes.
you are greeted by Ash, Kahala, and a strange, bald, pale man.
Oh, hello.
Hello, it's a pleasure to meet acquaintances of my friend.
He uses that word lightly, if you will. This is Tivolis. Tivolis Rowan.
Ah.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Charisma saving throw, please.
What's the DC?
21.
I'm not bothering rolling. I have a -1 to charisma.
Charmed as well.
Oh. Lovely.
Yeah, Trent invited something dangerous on the ship.
I didn't invite it. It was an accident.
You're like, I flick my hands backwards. I'm like, there's only one thing behind him.
So, like, how would Club react to me getting charmed?
It's not a hostile action. But
Fair.
other than that, it's up to you.
Fair. I'm gonna say he probably grunts a bit, like.
There has been no hostile action taken against you. And this is not like a cast spell where like there's an aggressive action. This is literally he's spoken to you and then a magic has taken hold, like some Fey bullshit.
Yeah. He probably grunts anyway. He grunts a lot.
Yeah.
I'm very worried about that last action I know of. I take him down another level.
Yep.
Here's the revisions. Here's our pet T-Rex.
Huh. Just disregards.
The little one at the moment.
Yes, you are gathering quite the entourage.
These guys, the T-Rex wasn't my idea. They just showed up one day. It's a mouth to feed. Between you and me, I'd really rather not have it here, but it keeps the crew's morale up, and they treat it like a big puppy, so he stays for now.
Aren't
And if you follow-
aren't you just the grumpy one?
I was gonna say I'm gonna come up to the mid deck or to the crew deck and call for an assistant. Just any random crewman.
And we go up, and then we go down to this over here, because it's a weird thing. I didn't realize there was no door here.
Which means you probably pass in the hallway as you're
It's true.
as you're calling out. Devil says, "Oh, maybe I can be of assistance."
Oh, maybe. Are you strong?
Oh, you could say that.
Strong enough. It's you do have an interesting crew. How may I help you?
It's not much. I just need someone to help me pull out of bed. I don't need it anymore. And I've discovered over the last few days it's more difficult to sleep on than it used to be.
I can help you if you'll just give me an assistance for a moment.
Depends on what you need. I'm in the middle of
I need a
organizing.
charisma saving throw from you is what I need.
Yeah, I kind of figured. I'm not going to go well. Nope.
Zhoo. How about we speed this up and you take me to who you're actually intending to guide me to?
I was literally showing
As I
you
said-
around. I'm not.
As
Taking
I
you to
said, I need
anybody.
to remove a bed.
Yes, and we'll get to that in a moment. I'm currently being shown around by your friend. I will help you in a moment.
Sahala, can you help our friend of his bed? You can't expect our guest to lift manual labor on a boat when he is a honored guest.
He just waves his hand and off Kahala and that go.
Yeah.
What's your name
I just
again?
imagine Kaha.
I'm going to remove the bed and I'm actually going to start a horde pile.
Uh-huh. What is it, Trent?
Okay, what's your character's name again? He's still here?
Whose?
Lucky's.
Aki.
Mikey's is Henry's.
He's here.
Oh, that's
I
right.
don't know, maybe he's muted or not. Maybe he stepped away for a minute.
Fallen
Hello?
asleep.
We can hear you now.
Where is he?
Alright, sorry, my mic was slightly down.
Rude. Knock on the door and ask if Henry is in there. I have a friend who wants to meet you, apparently.
Yeah, come in.
He's friendly, I guess. I don't speak too much to him as I walk in. Hey, meet
Yeah.
Tivolus. He's a old friend, I say with wide eyes, and please don't speak to him.
It is a pleasure meeting you all. I've been enjoying catching up with Ash's new crew.
Well, Ash said don't talk to him, right?
Yep.
I didn't openly say that. I was trying to imply it because I'm not trying to be rude.
Ash has been giving you the crazy eyes as he walked in.
I guess I'll do an insight check.
Sure.
Yeah, fair.
Would that be enough, you reckon?
Danger, danger, Will Robinson, danger.
I just kind of nodded in his direction.
So what brings you out on the sea with our good friend here?
And it just stare at him.
He's not a very talkative one. He's really spoken word. Even Kahala speaks more than he does. I'm guessing you'd like a deception.
From that one, yeah. Ooh.
High five.
Yeah, you managed to deceive him. I believe he only rolled a 21.
Ooh. Yes, but as you can see, nothing to worry. My friend here is.
Yeah, no,
some
he
extra
had a
work.
24.
Oof. A friend has some extra. My new crewmate has some extra work to prepare the ship before we leave, so we should probably get him back to his business.
I just nod.
I guess. Turns and starts walking. It's at this point, Mikey, when Ash turns around, you see Titvillas, the person you just interviewed, his name written all over his back. I probably noticed the hole blown in his hand.
Just gonna raise an eyebrow.
I close the door and just kind of nod. There is one other member of the crew, but I don't think he's in a talkative mode. He's also doesn't speak much. But he also speaks a lot. That confuses me, how though.
It seems a lot of your crew don't like to speak much.
What can you say? I have that effect on people, if you will. I'm sure you understand.
Oh yes, of course you would surround with people who speak less than yourself. You do love the sound of your own voice.
It's true, I really do. I really, really do. Much as you probably do yourself, you know. It takes one to know one after all. But if you really want to meet Zed, I could show you to where he is. I don't know if he's currently on the ship, however. But I wouldn't recommend it. He's not exactly the friendliest person.
Oh,
Or a person.
I don't think it's necessary. Tell me, have you rethought our deal?
I've been thinking on it. And I'm still not a big fan of it.
Tell me, what changes would you have to it?
Okay, how about we go with this then, Titvilus? I remembered your name. After all, it's almost everywhere I look now. If you want to speak about amendments that I would make to it, how about we meet up in a week and to see what I can add to it?
I think that's appreciable.
I'm sure if we left port, you'd still be able to find us, right?
Oh, easily. Just a few
And-
more drops on that contract, and I'll be right back here.
Feel free to take your mug and quill with you if you wish, or whatever left of the quill.
No, I'm fine.
I insist.
Now I have many more eyes on this ship.
I'm sure you do. Smile. Now, if you would be so kind, fuck off.
With pleasure. There's a bow, and as he disapparates, you hear a loud kaboom as a natural 20 for the cannon being shot at you.
Oh, fuck.
How much health do you have, Trent?
Probably not enough. I have 22 left. And a 39 total. I think I know what my next level might be.
And that might be what?
Oh, it depends if I live, doesn't it?
No, you just go the Matt Mercer Ghost class. Then you will be Davy Jones.
I mean, that works if he dies.
When I can.
Give me a moment. That's the wrong sheet. Need to just double check what damage the cannons do.
But
Shrivel gun does do that much.
Ouch damage.
What's your total health, Trent?
my total health is 39.
Well, you're alive. You're
That's good.
unconscious, but alive.
How much I take?
45.
It's unfortunate.
As everyone snaps out of their charm at that moment.
Who fired the gun?
One of the deckhands. One of the first ones that were charmed.
He's clearly fired.
Out of the fucking cannon in a minute. Once I wake up and know who did it.
Where's
Hey, Trent,
Trent
all I'm
located?
gonna
Is he
say
down
is,
on the
all I'm gonna
bottom?
remind you is, you wanted to try and match wits with a devious demon.
Oh, I know. I didn't expect that at level 4.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the introduction had to happen at some point, but
But yeah, you're currently bleeding out. None of the deckhands are trained in medicine enough to risk trying to heal you, and one guy is having a panic attack after shooting his captain.
Are they on the crew deck or the main deck?
They're on the main. They're actually on the top deck.
Yeah, so the main deck, yep.
Well, I'd be rushing up after hearing a cannon go off.
Yes.
Yes, same.
Which it takes about a turn to get up there, so I need a death save from Trent.
yeah.
And then I shall do medicine.
Well, seeing as I'm on like the bottom of the ship, I feel like
It
makes
still takes a turn to get up. I measured
It doesn't matter.
Dude.
Trent stands back up.
20?
Yeah. You are not looking pleasant, because there is now a hole in you.
Nothing a good sleeper won't fix.
Hey Trent, I need a con save from you. You took over half your health in a single hit. Roll a d20.
Oh no.
Oh god, this is gonna be bad.
I think I know off the top of my head what that one is too.
I
Yeah.
think I do too.
I don't.
DED.
I'm fairly certain we now need a new captain.
No, it's not dead. I know that one. Rules. Rules books, Dungeon Master's Guide. Trying to remember whereabouts this is in the book. Madness effects.
Oh well, at least I didn't fire the cannon at him.
Oh, come on. I know it's in the Dungeon Master's Guide. I can just never remember where, and here it is.
Write it down.
Yeah, you'd think I'd be smart enough to do that. Doesn't help that like it's not properly indexed, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm going to open my actual PDF where I can go to the end index and look it up there.
5e tools.
I can't find it on 5e tools because I don't remember what the actual title for the section is.
Massive damage. Dungeon Masters page 273.
I'm not going to give you a 1 just because for the weapon you were hit with, it doesn't make sense.
What is it?
Lose an eye.
It just has a chunk.
We're gonna bump it to the next appropriate number. Ash stands up with 1 less arm. Because there's no way a cannon could take your eye and not your whole head.
Yeah, I mean, that's bad.
Well, it's just a bit of shrapnel.
So I'll bump it up to... It was a direct hit from the cannonball was the thing. So I'll bump it up to the next one, and it just took your arm clean at the shoulder. Winter Soldier style.
Good thing we have that
Good thing it's
replacement
spare.
arm.
Yeah, good thing that's spare. That Kahala was going to go turn into a club.
Really?
Be funny. When people ask for a hand,
down.
you could just hit them with it.
Look down at the floor. Look at my arm. Floor. Look at my arm. Look at my
I'm
floor.
up at this point, like...
At this point,
oozing out everywhere.
at this point,
I was gonna say,
people start
like-
arriving on the main deck.
I was gonna say, I started attending
Is
to
it
it.
traveling
Keep
from the
trying.
bottom to the top?
What's
Start
that?
Moving my missing arm.
How many feet traveling is it from the bottom to the top?
45. From Surgeon's Quarter to top deck.
Why make
One
it
round.
get there in
What the
one
hell is
turn?
going on?
One round if we dash. I literally,
it-
like, the first day we had this map, I, like, measured it.
I make it there in one turn still with a main action.
Yep.
Neat.
So, yeah, no, I started looking over the wound and then sitting there screaming for where the hell the prosthetic arm is.
That should be here. And that down there should be here.
Yeah.
I go to pick up my
Go
arm, but which arm am I missing, James? Left or right?
We'll
Flip a
say right.
Oh, it's only my dominant arm I'm missing. I bend down to pick up my arm on my missing arm, and then realize, oh, right. I mean, left.
Okay. Seriously? Where the fuck's the prosthetic gone? We kind of need it now.
I know where it is. I may have hidden it from our friend there.
Dude, this is kind of
image
why
was
I-
a lot bigger in chat than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. This is kind of why I got it for us, because this was going to happen.
For those that have not seen One Piece, Zoro nearly died right after that. People walk up and go, "What happened?" Nothing happened. Blood pissing out everywhere.
There is a splash zone of blood an inch thick that covers probably 30 foot in every direction from him.
Yeah, I just felt it was a similar mental image to what Trent has just shown.
Yeah.
Just instead of blood, it's black ichor everywhere.
Yeah.
But no one has realized I now bleed.
No, we realised we just like
More
it
concerned
must be-
about the missing arm.
We're like, oh, it must be Tuesday.
Feed this to the T-Rex. I get maybe don't.
Yeah, no.
I was just like sitting there trying to put the arm back. I was like, this works, right?
There is a
Stop.
strange series of chirping as Zed just knocks like 4 people flying as he comes tearing up the other stairs. There's just some stairs going, I wonder what happened. Just fucking 15 feet in the air, just fucking boom.
I wave at Zed with my severed arm that I take from Gahala, trying to attach to the stump, causing immense pain every time he touches it.
I was going to say, I look
series
at
of
the cat and go,
series of aggressive
prosthetic arm,
clicking.
where now?
Okay, now James.
Series of aggressive clicking.
It's like,
I-
arm, where now? Not
Follow
that one.
me. I just walk off into my cabin, pull out a key, unlock my drawer, and pull out an arm.
Cool.
Sit down.
You are also healed 14
Full
hit
of
points by
rum.
Zed.
I'm going to align it properly so it's not going to fuck up and, like, yeah, start. Yeah.
And you are given Doom wards. Funny how Zed being around might have been beneficial just then, Trent.
Yeah.
I take a drink of rum that I took from the bar when I was left over with more alcohol than I knew what to do with. I start drinking and say, attach it the right way up.
Yes,
Point
I
at you
do.
and
So
then you say,
I
"Oh."
start doing, like, the physical attachment stuff over the next hour so he can attune to it.
Yeah. And
I'm assuming it requires attunement.
Yes, and that's where we're going to end the session.
That means I've got to unattune my capability again.
No, you just lost the attunement to the Ring of Wish.
No, but then I replaced it with my cloak of billowing.
You have 3 attunement slots, remember, Trent?
I have 3. I thought I had 2.
3.
Oh, never mind. I get to keep my cloak. I can make it billow.
You've been playing 5e how long, Trent?
Look.
2 days.
But yeah, that's when we're going to end the session.
Yep.